We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Atlanta Braves and the New York Mets. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Al Leiter will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
Digging in, Ronald Acuna. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The center fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped up. Davis moving to his left, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting second, the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is the perfect guy to have on the mound. A veteran, not going to let the moment get too big for him, completely understands what's being asked of him. They've been losing lately, that can't be denied, but this is the perfect guy, right spot. I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
Into the box now, Chipper Jones, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Albies stands at first with 1 out. That's inside. 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
The 2-0 pitch.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
And that's off his leg on the mound. McNeil's got it for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. It's the Braves nothing. Mets coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Phil Niekro, a righty from the state of Ohio, will do the pitching in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, this is one of the game's all-time best pitchers. Over 300 career wins, and he's been doing his thing for a long time. It'll be interesting to see if he can continue that solid work in this one today, Matt.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I always felt like these were huge games, whether it's earlier in the season or later in the season, to find a way to get to 500. You feel like you can start fresh and start pushing in a different direction. You cannot continue to ride that seesaw of win 1, lose 1. This team has to get hot. Starts today.
Line to the right side. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Nobody out, runner on first. Lifted the other way out to left center. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
That's just some great base running from the guy at first. The ball had plenty of air under it, but he got a good read, recognizing it wasn't going to be caught, and he hustled all the way around home. That's something that shouldn't go unrecognized in that play.
Stepping in now, Willie Mays. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he takes a cold strike one. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
Count is 1-2 now. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
I mean, you want to talk about doing your job and getting paid for it. There it is right there. Unselfish AB trying to work his guy from second to third. And oh, what do you know? Knock for yourself.
To the plate now, Mike Piazza, as this is grounded foul off to the left. And they're runners at the corners now. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Murphy's on the move, and the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Next for the Mets, Pete Alonso. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch coming, here it is. That's ball one as it dances just off the outside. Niekro has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
And when that thing's doing that, forget it. It's 1-2.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike three. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box, Michael Conforto. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. From the belt, the pitch. Hit hard on the ground is short. Echeverria's there. Over to Albies covering at second, and that'll do it. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. Mets out in front 2-0. Stepping in for the Braves, Freddie Freeman. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. A 1 pitch on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Two balls and a strike to Freeman.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-1. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Stepping up to the plate, Dale Murphy. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Comes set, now the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. A runner at first with no outs here. Struck him out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Here's Marcell Ozuna as he'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Mays waits on it. 2 down.
Batting 7, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And up next, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
2-0 now. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Two balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher. 2 out with the man at first. Just hung in there on that one. Fouled off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
He's set. Here's the 3-2, and it's fouled away. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. And McNeil will put it away to retire the side. So they pick up no runs, no base hits, no errors, and one man left on base. On now to the bottom of the second. The Mets lead it 2-0. So striding in, J.D. Davis. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. Fouled away. Davis, a previous member of the Houston Astros. He was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Sent on the ground out to second. Albies picks it up and one away.
The left fielder,
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up next, the big RBI-minded bat of Yoenis Cespedes. Here comes the first pitch. Sharp ground ball to third. On to Freeman at first, and there are two away now.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Al Leiter.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Al Leiter. First delivery to him on the way.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he takes strike two.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and two strikes. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. After two, it's a 2-0 ball game. Here's Echeverria now. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Go ball. One strike.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 35, Phil Negro.
So in now is the Atlanta pitcher, Phil Niekro, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the pitch. In there for strike one. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. A sign now from Piazza, the 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2. Hit in the air to shallow center. Rosario ranging into the outfield, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. First offering on its way.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball in the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike one. 2 out, nobody on. Outside, 2-1.
1 strike.
Hammered the other way to deep right field. Racing back, the right fielder. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 9 on the year, and the Braves have struck for a run. It's now a 2-1 game.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys that would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop in their bat and they can go deep.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Looking at his career totals, Albies hits a little over the 270 mark. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Full count, 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Braves draw a bit closer, courtesy of the solo home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's the Mets 2 and the Braves 1. Bottom of the third now, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. Here's the first pitch to him. The 0-1 pitch.
0-2.
Grounder down the line at third. And no shot there for Chipper. It's a fair ball.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that into memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
So here's Jeff McNeil. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Now the 1-0.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3.
Runner, yes, yes.
Rosario makes a move from first. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. From the belt, the pitch. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back safely. Right side, but it's well foul. Still 2-2. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Acuna. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The batter, the center fielder, Willie Mays.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Willie Mays. A base hit in his first trip. He's set and the pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And it's a foul ball. Oh, 1 count and the pitch. Pitch misses the throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
A ball and 2 strikes. And oh, a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
Up next for the Mets.
And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Mike Piazza, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Niekro pauses. First pitch on the way. He's set. The 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Chipper Jones. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. That's wide, 2-0.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Now the 2-0. And Chipper so good at waiting for his pitch. He's got it to 3-1 now.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 3-2 one more time. Ripped down the first base line. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, there's only a one-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. He drew a base on balls his first time up. From the belt, the pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. Freeman is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And these graphics can sometimes be a little misleading when you've got a knuckleballer on the mound, but here you go regardless. Now in the box, Dale Murphy. Here's a look over to first, and the runner will get back standing. First offering on its way, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on.
1-0.
The 1-0 pitch. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. All even now, 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The 1-0 home. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. Throw over to the bag, just keeping him close. Now the 2-0. Hit on the ground to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. One left for Atlanta. They're down 2-1. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso.
Pete Alonso.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left. A base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
In now, Michael Conforto, as he'll watch a knuckleball that dances its way in there for strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fouled off. Nobody out, runner on first. Got him. J.D. Davis the next at bat. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too. That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Hit hard up the middle. Over to Albies. Relay to Freddie, double play, and that'll end the inning. Mets go down quickly as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Travis d'Arnaud.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
Now the pitch. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, Adeiny.
Ready for another chance? Adeiny Echeverria hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
He's set. Here it comes. The 0-1 pitch is a fastball that misses.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
A runner at first with no outs here. And it's fouled away. Here's the 1-2 delivery.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
Fouled away. Hit the other way out toward right field. Conforto will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
The batter, the pitcher, Phil Negro.
The pitcher, Phil Negro, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. First pitch on its way, and he'll try to bunt that man to second, but this one kicks foul. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he tries to bunt here with 2 strikes, but he's out. That's a foul ball. Not a great at-bat, and he's down on strikes for out number 1.
Up next for Atlanta, the center fielder.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
1-0 the count. As a look, now the pitch. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Cespedes going back to the track, to the wall. And they take the lead. It's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his second of the game, and Atlanta's taken a 3-2 lead.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
So up steps Ozzie Albies. And it's grounded just foul down the line. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Now the pitch. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. The 2 in the inning for Atlanta, both coming on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's now 3-2 Atlanta. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Yoenis Cespedes.
50th pitch of the game on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. And a knuckleball ties him in knots there, and that's the first out.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Leiter.
At the plate, Al Leiter. Popped him up. Darno shading to his right, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
Digging in and looking for more, Ahmed Rosario. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch on its way. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Murphy's under it, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. They trail 3-2. Digging in the switch hitter, Chipper Jones. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. First delivery to him on the way. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1. And there's ball 1.
1-1.
The 1-1.
Ball 2.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Now at the plate, Freddie Freeman. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Dale Murphy.
At the plate now, Dale Murphy, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he misses again, 2-0.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
2-1 to the two-time MVP Dale Murphy.
I love that pitch right there. An aggressive fastball that catches the corner. The hitter knew it was coming and still couldn't do anything with it.
The 2-1 home. Hit well on the ground to first. And some trouble now in right field. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
Now batting,
Hey, after starting the game 0 for 2 with 2 punch-outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of hitting.
Now here comes the Mets skipper on his way toward the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. David Peterson takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Peterson.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. Now look out as that pitch sends him tumbling to the ground. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Swing and a liner, but foul.
With 1 out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Standing in now, Travis d'Arnaud. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. It was a walk in his last trip. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And the run will score from third to make this a 4-2 game.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-hard RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
Stepping in now, Adeiny Echeverria, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. No hits to this point. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Three balls and a strike to the Atlanta shortstop.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting at fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Called strike, and that'll run it full. Four runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Phil Niekro, And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Full extension, but he can't make the catch. That's strike 1. And he fouls this one off. Pitch popped up. McNeil over to his left, and they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1 run scores here in the frame. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and they leave the bases loaded. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. Braves lead this one 4-2. Next up for New York, Jeff McNeil. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
In there at the knees, strike 1. The 0-1. Hard on the ground towards short, and that'll get on through into left for a leadoff single. So it's a ground ball single to left for him here, his 2nd hit tonight, and that'll bring us to our Mets leaderboard. And as you can see, he's currently 2nd on the ball club in that department. So now to the plate, Willie Mays, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 0-1 pitch.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
On a line to shortstop, and the runner gets back. No double play.
Up next to the bat, the catcher, Piazza.
Ready once again, Mike Piazza. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
First pitch on its way. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. And Big Mike won't go after that one. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Shoots this one over to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
As a look, now the pitch. Hit hard down the line, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot. and he was able to spit on that one, hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
To the plate now, Michael Conforto, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1 delivery down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Fouled off. Two down, runners at first and second. Lifted the other way to left center. Acuna giving chase. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Two left for the Mets. They trail it here 4-2. Ronald Acuna will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game, as we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. The pitch.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
And it's fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
The 3-2 pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. He'll try it again, 3-2. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this happening. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Ready for another shot now. Ozzie Albies. He went down on strikes last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
0-1.
7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
2 takes and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
But the runner's back easily. He's set. Here's the 2-2.
Okay.
Full count now, 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Full count. Here it comes. Shot to third. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Seth Lugo is going to have his work cut out for him here. 2 runners in scoring position, so he'll try to leave them right where they are. Into the box, Chipper Jones, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1 on its way.
Oh. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Runners at second and third here. Nobody out. A little roller toward the hole. Barehanded at his knees. Touché, sir.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. Brings home the run with a ground ball, but also moves the other guy over to third base. Good job of keeping it simple there.
So a runner stands at third. 1 man is out, and that brings in Freddie Freeman. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Comes set. Now the pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
That's not some bad pitching right there. You're 2 pitches down, but you have a runner on third, and you know this hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can hit into the air for a sacrifice fly.
A sign now from Piazza, the 1-1. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. A man at third with 1 away. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
The right fielder, number 3.
Digging in now, Dale Murphy. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Right there for strike 1.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. From the stretch. Men on third with 2 down. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
That's down low. It's ball 4. And they're at the corners now with 2 away.
The left fielder, number 20, Marcel.
Big spot here. Runners at the corners, 2 gone. And that'll bring up big-time RBI man Marcell Ozuna. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Hit on the ground out to short. Rosario brings it in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Braves will settle for just the 1. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Braves 5 and the Mets 2. Striding in once again, J.D. Davis. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Line to shortstop, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes.
So here's Yoenis Cespedes. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
You know, Madden, every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. (5-2) our score as we play inning number 7. 2-0 now. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Fouled away. High pop up. Echeverria is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Seth Lugo.
Keith Hernandez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Hitting for the Mets, number 17, Keith Hernandez.
Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Necro's ready. 0-1 pitch on its way. Line drive to left. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit.
You know, Dero, at times that knuckleball has a mind of his own. This one wasn't intended to be located down the middle of the plate, but that's exactly where it was.
Yeah, I think the batter was shocked right there. He actually got a pitch. That's been one of the few pitches that have missed over the heart of the plate. When you're facing a knuckleball guy, it's darting and diving all over. The last place you think it's going to end up is down the chute.
Ahmed Rosario stands in as he looks at ball one here. A runner on first with 2 away. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. And when that thing's doing that, forget it. It's 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Freeman will put this one away and the side is retired. Mets leave 1. They trail 5-2. Dylan Betances has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 68.
Leading off the inning, Travis d'Arnaud, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. First delivery to him on the way. Betances, a former Yankee, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Breaking ball called just a bit low. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Now the 2-1. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. 5-2 our score as we get a look inside the numbers. It's our starter comparison for the 2 gentlemen that took the hill to start the ball game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adeiny Echeverria, 0 for 2 for him to this point. From the stretch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. 1 out, nobody on. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
3-0 to him now. Now the pitch. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. And he fouls this one off. Payoff pitch home. Fouled off. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Bases are empty, one man out. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The next 3-2. In the air out to right. Conforto back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone.
The pitcher, number 35, Phil Niekro.
So here now is the pitcher, Phil Niekro. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. The 1-0 is in there for strike one. Two and one. The 2-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike two.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92. You can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
And it's fouled away.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Down in order go the Braves. They're still out in front, 5-2. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and set to go is the second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
Number 6.
Here's the first pitch to him. Heading out towards shallow right. Murphy's under it, one down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Willie Mays.
Into the box, Willie Mays. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Knuckleball taken inside for a strike. Here's the pitch. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
Now batting.
So striding forward now, Mike Piazza. He singled his last time up. Niekro gets his sign. First pitch on the way. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. Hit hard back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
So here's Pete Alonso as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike one. He was sat down on strikes in his last at bat. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch.
Oh. 1-1.
One and two, here it comes. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Mets strand one, and the deficit remains 5-2. Justin Wilson enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set for the start of the inning, and that brings forward Ronald Acuna Jr.
The center fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
No, that's the ball. 1 ball, no strike.
Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. And the pitch.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Wilson is among a dying breed, those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. The 2-1 on its way. Ripped down the line. And he gets under this one a bit as this is lifted into center field. Mays is right there, 1 down.
The batter, number 1. Second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Digging in, Ozzie Albies. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. First delivery to him on the way.
Oh.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0. Shot to third. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, not a bad way to start the new month, D-Roll. How about after that single? That's his third hit of this game.
Oh, that has to make you feel good. You see that calendar flip and you got 3 knocks in your back pocket.
At the plate, Chipper Jones standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Runner at first here, one man out. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count, 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The next 3-2. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Mays looks up. Gone! A 2-run blast off the bat of Freddie Freeman. 3rd home run for him on the year, and the lead is now 7-2. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
The right fielder, number 3.
Standing in now, Dale Murphy, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Hit down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. The pitch, and he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Hey, sometimes you get lucky right there. Looked like a 3-2 pitch out of the zone. Could have got on base via the walk, but he wanted to knock instead.
Into the box now, Marcell Ozuna, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fouled away.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
0-2, here it comes. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more is taken for ball 1. Two and 2 to Marcell Ozuna.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
And there's strike 3, so we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. But 2 in the inning for Atlanta, both coming on this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Metropolitans. It's the Braves 7 and the Mets 2. Chris Martin is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Number 55, Chris Martin.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. And digging in is the outfielder, Michael Conforto.
Right fielder, Michael Conforto.
He's set and the pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. And he misses with it, 1-1. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. One and 2 now.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's laid on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
The 1-2. And this is popped up near second base. Echeverria is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
Up next for the Mets, the third baseman, J.D. Davis.
Ready now, J.D. Davis. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Oh.
Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
1 strike.
1 out, nobody on. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1 and 2.
Made him look silly with that one.
The 1-2.
Ball. 2 strike.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Again, he sends it out of play. The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Heading out towards shallow right. In comes Murphy. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
The left fielder, number 52.
Striding in, Yoenis Cespedes. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High and deep to right center. Acuna giving chase. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Pretty good swing right there as he drives this ball deep. One hops over the wall, and he could just walk into second base with a ground rule double.
Robinson Cano will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Pulled toward right center field. Acuna on the move. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. The relay to second now, but he's safe. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Stepping in now, Ahmed Rosario, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. One and one to the Mets leadoff hitter.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
The 1-1 home. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
And tonight's final, 7-3. Atlanta used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Phil Niekro wins his 3rd of the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 7 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Mets, 3 runs, 11 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 12 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.